Hey, it's Brad from myBSlife. Here we are, halfway through a hike. It's a beautiful day just outside Ottawa, Canada. You can see the view I've got. We're about halfway up. I came up, came halfway down. Here's where we are. If you haven't had a chance, hit subscribe. I'd love to hear back from everyone. And congratulations, Toronto Blue Jays, back in the playoffs. I don't know what's going to happen. You're going to find out. First playoff, this is being filmed just before their first game, so I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm excited to see what happens. I hope you are too. We're about to do a 20-minute EMOM. That means every minute on the minute, we're going to do a short workout together. I'm going to start the timer right here. We are going to do some squats, some lunges, some knee crosses, and 2 burpees. 1 minute. The whole goal is at the end of each minute, you get a little bit of a break in. If you haven't a chance, check in, no matter where you're at, a chance to chat, chance to break. We're gonna make this happen for you beginners. This is an absolutely perfect workout for those of you guys who are just getting going. I'll set the timer on here. I'll get started. You follow along at home. Let's make this thing happen. And our 20 minutes is gonna start right now. Okay, so we're gonna start out nice and easy. You're gonna start out with 2 squats. You're gonna step in, 2 lunges. And that's not 2 lunges, I guess technically it's 4, it's 2 each side. Then after that, we're gonna do 2 knee cross. Then we're gonna go down, do 2 burpees. I know not everybody loves burpees, but the reason why you do them, they're so good for your body. So, if you want a burpee modification for you is don't do the push-up, just go down into the plank position and pop back up. For those of you who are still going, you have another 20 seconds of rest till we do this again. So remember, squats, you want to go as deep as you can for what's comfortable for you. Same thing with lunges. If it's hard on your knees, shrink them a bit. If you find it easy, go a little bit deeper. For the knee crosses, make sure you stand up tall, bring those knees all the way up to the opposite elbow. We've got 6 seconds, we're gonna go again. So 20 minutes, that's our goal today, a 20-minute workout as we go through. 2 seconds, here we go. So 2 squats, get down nice and low, 2. From there, we're gonna do our 2 lunges, switch legs, back to the first one. Try and get as low as you can. To be honest, lunges are tough for me, for my knees. That's how it goes. And then from there, it's knee crosses. Bring those elbows to it. Then after that, we're gonna do our burpees. So I do a little stomach strike, lean back down. I kick my feet out. I do a push-up. I bring them back in. I do it again. 2 burpees, back out, down, back in. Now we rest. Another 25 seconds to rest as we go along. For some of you, the burpee is gonna be the hardest part. For some of you, the squat might be the hardest part. It's different for all of us as we go along. Whole goal is here, get in 20 minutes, and every minute on the minute, we're gonna start it again, 2, 2, 2, 2 as we go through. So don't forget those burpees. If you don't wanna do a push-up, go into plank, stand back up. 5 more seconds, and then we're gonna do this one again. You can see behind me, beautiful view of the hills. Here we go. 2 squats, nice and low. 1, 2, from there, let's step in for our lunges. Another set of lunges. Do our knee cross. And then from there, go into our burpees. Just 2 burpees. So again, if the push-up's not for you, don't worry about the push-up. Just go down into a plank and pop back up again. Okay, for some of you, you might do a bit of a variation where you go down and you literally walk out and then you walk back in. Totally fine. Go with what's most comfortable for you. Always modify. And don't let people give you a hard time for modifying. Any workout, always better than no workout. Here we go. 10 more seconds. We go again. Then we will be done our first few. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 2 squats again. As low as you can go. Right in. Nice deep lunge if you can. There you go. Cross, bring that knee down. And then back into those burpees. There you go. If you're a little ahead, you get a little longer rest. If you're a little behind, don't worry, you're gonna get caught up. Every minute, on the minute, we go again. So if you don't work out a ton, it's a great way to get started. For some of you work out all the time, maybe you wanna raise it up a little bit. Maybe you're thinking 2, 2, and 2 of each is too few for you. You wanna do more? 100%. Make it 3 of each for you. Make it 4 of each. But right now we're focusing on you beginners. We wanna make sure we get this through. We feel good about what we're getting in, because a lot of us, we're all different parts of on our fitness journey. Here we go, back to 2 squats. Let's do them. 2, 2, those lunges. And you can see that view behind me, absolutely beautiful. If you've never been here before, I'm just outside Ottawa, Canada, in another province called Quebec. It's a short drive from home for me. Similar to those of you who live in the States, how you can be short drive from one state to another state. So that's what it was for me, short drive here, but I actually get to get up a little bit of a hike, get up a bit of a hill, and you can see down here, beautiful view of all kinds of farmland down below. Up top is a lot of trees, but there's a nice bit of a clearing here. So my ground's not quite as level as I normally like it, but in the end, you can work out anywhere. And on a beautiful day like this, beautiful autumn day, where else would you want to be but outside, squeeze in a quick workout. Also, Chance, get excited for me about the Blue Jays. My baseball team is back. First time in the playoffs in a long time. Back to 2 squats here. First time for a long time the Jays have been in the playoffs. So, I'm very excited about that. Okay, it's the little things. Because let's be honest, this has all been different for all of us, and a lot of us don't feel super comfortable going to the gym these days. So, this way, you're in charge of your own workout. You're in charge as you go along, and sometimes, as we all know, the hardest part is just getting started. And once you get started, then there's nothing to it. You just have to get in that routine, get in that consistency of doing workout every single day. So if you want to see more beginner workouts, send me a message and get back to everybody. For some of you, if you're like, this is the right pace, let me know. I can stay on top of workouts like these as well. If you want something a little more extreme, a little heavier, I definitely have a bunch of those workouts for all of us. And as you started on your fitness journey, one of the best things I did is find someone to help hold you accountable. 3, 2, 1, here we go, squats again. Find someone to help hold you accountable. Because if you've got someone else reminding you, and not nagging you, not trying to be annoying, but just be like, hey, did you squeeze in your 20-minute workout today? Sometimes you just need someone in the beginning, especially to jog your memory as you go along to make sure you get it done, because you get distracted with life. So it's one of those things where friends can 100% help you out, family can help you out, your partner, whoever's at home can help you out as you go through. So that's my one suggestion to you. Have someone help hold you accountable. Or for some of you, you like to keep track on your phone. You've got an app like Trello where you pencil it in and make sure you get reminded to make sure you do it. Because once you get it as part of your lifestyle, you're gonna make sure it happens. And it just becomes one of those things where for some people, it's a set time of day. If you have a consistent schedule, or say you start work the same time every day, then maybe you wanna squeeze in your 20 minutes early. 3 more seconds, we go on, we're on, squats. Maybe you wanna go in the morning to kind of kickstart your day. Maybe for some of you, you prefer your workout at noontime. Some of you, it might be at the end of the day. So whatever the case is for you, make sure you find a time that works for you where you can be successful and be consistent. And don't let people give you a hard time that, oh, your form isn't perfect or you're not doing something exactly the way they do it. Because in the end, as you're beginning, I've said this already this video, I'll say it over and over, any workout is always better than no workout. For sure. So for some of you, the squats are gonna be much more challenging. For some of you, the burpees are gonna be a lot more challenging. As you go along, you will get stronger, you will get better at all of it. And I know burpees are tough. They're tough for me too, they're tough for all of us, but there's a reason why they're tough, because they work the whole body. They're so good for you. Stay with me. We're almost done. We got 3 seconds left and we go again. You're doing fantastic. They're 8 full minutes done. Let's go again. 2 squats, 1, 2, back into those lunges. So the name of the place where I'm right now, I'm in what's called the Gatineau Hills. So for some of you who live like out west, I might have just done an extra lunge by mistake. So hopefully you're doing better at counting than I am as I get distracted. For some of you who live out west, you've got like the Rockies. You've got like legitimate mountains, which are amazing. If you're near where I am, that's not the case. I don't have a ton of mountains around here, but we've got some hills here and there. Make for a beautiful hike, a beautiful view, as you can see, a fantastic day, and the leaves are just starting to turn color. So the workouts I put out in the next few weeks, we're gonna be able to see some amazing color, some amazing leaves turning, and that's one of the great things about being in the eastern half of North America. Whether you're in Maine, New Hampshire, where I am in Ontario, parts of Quebec, New Brunswick, the leaves, the colors are absolutely stunning. Here we go, next minute, we're on for 2 again. Once again, if you're finding this a little too easy, add in another one. It's an EMOM, which just means every minute on minute. EMOM, every minute on minute, we start again. So you choose a particular exercise you're doing, and every single minute on the minute, you do it again. So if it takes you a little bit longer than me, you have a little shorter rest, but you're still getting everything in. And we're all different places on our fitness journey, so you want to make sure, as you go through, you stay on top of it. I've done another EMOM another time, and that was a live EMOM which I did, which was a lot of fun, so I had a chance to talk to some of you amazing people while I did my workout. 3 more seconds and we go again. 3, 2, 1, back to those squats. Yeah, the live EMOM was very different because between every set, I was rushing over to make sure I could read what was going on. It was a lot of fun, a lot of fun. A lot of you came out to encourage me, which I really enjoyed. And I actually did that one in a forest because I try and film always in a different location as I go through. So for me, that was great. I had some buffering issues, as you can imagine. But in the end, yeah, it all worked out. It all came together. And yeah, it was another beautiful spot for workouts. So right here, we are over the halfway point. So we're looking for 20 minutes, we're over halfway. Now, as I get excited for baseball season coming up, the regular season has just finished. Playoffs are starting today, which is why I don't know what happened for this game. So maybe I'll be wearing this shirt with extra pride because we'll have won, and maybe we'll have lost. But in the end, oh, here we go, back to squats. But win or lose, you can see by the date on this shirt, it's 1992. It says, so it's been quite some time, and yeah. I'm very excited the fact that they are back. And the Jays are young this year. They've got all kinds of potential. As they like to say, you just want to get to the dance. So the Jays this year, they made it to the dance in baseball talk. For you baseball fans, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For those who aren't baseball fans, getting to the dance just means you got to the postseason, the playoffs. So it means you've got a chance. So there's where we're at. Blue Jays, sadly, they haven't gotten to be able to play a single game in Canada this season. All their home games have been in Buffalo, New York because of everything, all this craziness that's going on. But baseball, sports are back. I feel like we're getting a little closer to norm with some public events. They've opened up some movie theaters. Here we go, we're back on for 2 squats. Movie theaters have opened up again where I live. They just drastically changed the amount of people who are allowed in. I'm not sure what it's like where you are. It's different where everybody is right now. And I think, yeah, I think as we go along, it's certainly a challenge for all kinds of people, all kinds of the government leaders as they figure this stuff out as they go along. So for some of you, for your burpees, you're doing a walk out and walk in. Like I said before, you're going out like this, and then you're walking back. Totally fine. Some of you, for your burpees, you're just leaning back, and then you're going down into plank position, and then you're popping back up again. Totally fine. For some of you, you're mixing in the push-up like I am. Okay, totally fine. Some people always thought you have to do a jump with burpees. Technically, by definition, you don't have to do a jump at the end of your burpee, but some people choose to. We're back on another 2 squats. Yeah, I love that light breeze. I don't know if you can hear the light breeze in the microphone right now. We'll see. But it is wonderful. So if you're at home following along, we are making progress. We're 2/3 of the way through, we're super close. I should say 3/4. For you fraction lovers out there, we are just now, we got another 18 seconds till we start our next round. A chance to enjoy the landscape behind me. You can see the water down there. On the other side of the water, that is Ontario. On this side, we are in Quebec. So as you have a chance to see, 2 provinces. It's like 2 for the price of 1. Back to the squats. Speaking of 2, let's do 2 squats. some of you who are new on your fitness journey, if you want to see where I started on my fitness journey, you can check. I've got a couple videos on my channel that are pretty short. They're both around 5 minutes long, and you can just see where I started. One's called Transformation, and you can kind of see where I started from the beginning to where I am now. So you can see basically, I started, my first video I posted was in late April, early May, and you can see from there till now, I show you the pictures. Very humbling seeing when I'm weighing an extra 25 pounds of fat. You can see a big difference in my face, my midsection, especially the back, and that's the opening picture. And my daughter joked about calling me Sumo Daddy, and that's when I realized, like, I need to make some changes here. 2 squats. So for me, I always felt pretty good, but it was having, I guess through the eyes of innocence, pointing out to me the fact that, wait a second, like, she sees me in a way that I don't necessarily see me, as I want to continue to model a healthy lifestyle for her, and do my very best to model, to hope that she can also be a part and grow up to be healthy. And sometimes, as we all know, it's more challenging for some of us than others based on we've got mobility issues, or we've got a job that keeps us very sedentary. We're stuck at a computer all day, which is a lot of people as they're working remote. So to be able to squeeze in a 20-minute workout, ideally you're doing 20 minutes every single day. It doesn't need to be this. Go for a walk, do something. But start out with something and give yourself the opportunity, give yourself a chance at being healthier. That's what we all want. And trust me, it's not easy, because a lot of days be easier. Here we go, starting again, 2 squats. A lot of days it'd be easier just to sit back, watch a show, play a game maybe, whatever it is. Maybe some of you just love to sit back and read. Okay? However it is that you love to spend your leisure time, it becomes one of those things where in the end, we can almost all find 20 minutes in our day. It's just whether or not we choose to use it. Because to say that you don't have the time is likely, most days, likely untrue. You just choose not to do that with your time. And my clock here timed out. We'll get back going here. Here we go. Timer's still going. We're making progress. So yeah, it's how you choose to spend your time. Just find 20 minutes, especially on bad weather days, like not like today. Today, this is absolutely stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. 2 squats are back on. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Today's the kind of day where if you can work out outside, my suggestion is go for a walk. Get outside for a bit. Because I'm not sure about where you live, but where I live, soon there's gonna be a lot of snow falling, a lot of ice, and working out outside will not be an option, not like it is now. It certainly won't be as easy. So for me, try and take advantage of this absolutely beautiful autumn day. And you can see just some of the colors starting to come through. I think you can see just a sprinkling of some oranges and some reds down below, which is so good, so good. And that's probably the best part about living in the eastern end of Canada or the United States, is you get this true change of season, whereas other parts, you see it through the types of flowers and stuff, but here the trees are so big and it's so over the top. We have a chance to see it all, it's amazing. 2 more squats, here we go. In case you're wondering, this is our second last minute. We've almost made it, the full 20. I haven't yet tipped down the edge. That's not my goal, okay? It's not my goal. For some of you who are Chris Farley fans, remember a movie he did called Black Sheep? And there's a moment in that where he grabbed onto a little twig and he was like, "Little twig, be strong," I think he said. The next thing you know, it wasn't, and he went rolling down the whole hill. But he did deliver that flyer to advertise for, I believe, his brother-in-law who was running for mayor at the time. Anyway, that's just a little, don't worry, that's not a major spoiler alert, but if you haven't seen it, it's very, very entertaining as we go through. Okay, we're leading in. We've got 11 seconds left, then it's our final minute, and that's it. We've done full 20 minutes, full 20-minute EMOM of 2 squats, technically 4 lunges, 2 for each leg, our crossovers, and our burpees. Here we go, let's go, last minute. 1, 2, get those final 2 lunges. Get those knees nice and low if you can. If you can touch the ground with your opposite knee, that's amazing. If you can't, just get as low as you can. Those crosses, Those are great for your obliques, basically your midsection. Okay, finish off those burpees, which as we know, are good for everything. If you're like me, you just finished. If you're still going, finish strong. We're 27 seconds left, and that's it. We've done a full 20-minute workout. You joined me in this beautiful part of Canada at a fantastic time of year, and it's absolutely amazing as we go through. So you can see right here, I'll show you the clock, and you can feel good about it as well. The fact that you know you did. Right here, we will have done 3, 2, 1 time. See right there, we made it through. You guys were amazing. If you haven't had a chance to do EMOM before, thank you so much for joining me. Straightforward. So for you beginners, just getting going here, I hope you had a good time. I hope you feel like you got something out of it. If you're intermediate and you decide to join us today, thanks for joining us. Maybe for you, you did it in groups of 3 or 4, whatever you did. Something is always better than nothing. You squeeze in a workout. Right here, you can see, absolutely beautiful day behind me right here. Look at this. I'll get out of the frame just for a bit. That is fantastic. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful autumn day. If you haven't had a chance, please hit subscribe. Let me know what you think. Give me your feedback. If you want to see more beginner workouts, let me know. Happy to do them for you. We are all different spots in our fitness journey. Wherever you are is exactly where you should be right now. And the goal for all of us, myself included, is to be a little bit healthier tomorrow than I am today. And just try and lead by example for my loved ones and the people in my life that show like this can be done, we can do this. If you're having trouble being accountable, if you need someone to help support you, let me know. Email me, mybslifebrad@gmail.com, or find me on Instagram, mybslifebrad. That's it, that's all. Have an amazing day. Until next time, stay safe. See ya.